Hello everyone, Mr. Paul here. This is our family story time. I know this is a little unusual, but this is how we'll be doing it for the foreseeable future. I miss seeing your faces so much. But on the bright side, maybe more people will be able to hear these stories and sing these songs with us. If you have something that you'd like to tell me, something that you see during story time and you want to let me know about it, just have a grown-up type it in the comments and I'll try to respond as soon as I can. Let's go ahead and get started. I brought a couple of my favorite books and some new books, and we have some songs to sing, so let's just dive right in and get started. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, spin around. If you're happy and you know it, spin around. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, spin around. Woo-ha-ha. If you're happy and you know it, pat your head. Pat, pat. If you're happy and you know it, pat your head. Pat, pat. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, pat your head. Pat, pat. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! Good job, everybody. Our first book is going to be Happy Right Now. This book is written by Julie Berry. They wrote all the words. And all the pictures are by Holly Hatton. I hope I'm saying that name right. I don't know that I am. But there they are. And inside the book, there is a list of things that make me happy. Dinosaurs, owls, music, stars, birthdays, movies, narwhals. What's a narwhal? That's a good question. We won't find out in this book, but maybe I'll tell you afterwards. But for now, we're going to start reading the book. Happy Right Now. It looks like playing in the rain makes her happy. Look at her umbrella, by the way. It looks like a unicorn umbrella, doesn't it? It looks like it's got a little horn on top and little ears that come up. It's a very cute umbrella. I hope it makes her happy. Okay, here's how the story starts. I'll be happy when I get a puppy, a unicorn, an ice cream sundae, and a castle with a friendly dragon. Or I can be happy right now. I'll be happy when the clock clicks the last second of the school day on the last Friday before vacation. Or I can be happy right now. I'll be happy when Everyone adores me for being brilliant, brave, beautiful, popular, and amazing. Or I can be happy right now and be happy just as I am. I'll be happy when the worry monkey gets off my back, my chores are done, and nobody's grumpy. Or I can feed the worry monkey a banana and party with him on a jungle gym. We'll both be happy right now. Why not? And here's the worry monkey. Everybody has one. See? That child has one. And that child has one too. They're all playing right now, though. Nobody's worrying right now. I'll be happy when the rainstorm slows, the icicles melt, the clouds leave town, and the sun says, "Come play." Or I can be happy any day, in mittens, in boots, or in soaking wet puddles. Wetter is better anyway. I'll be happy when the sneezing stops. No more sniffles and drips, no coughs, no ick, and I feel better. Or I can be cozy right now and snuggle down for a sleepy snooze. And if it's up to me to choose, why lose time being gray, being blue? All I need to do is be happy right now, whatever the day, whatever the weather. But, what about when happy right now is a no can do? When the troubles and sadness are much too much, and feeling my feelings is all I can do. Like a long goodbye? Or a puffy-eyed cry? Or slow sorrows with no good answer to why? Well, that's okay too. I can breathe right now. In is 1. Out is 2. Breathe again. Fill my belly. Let it flow out slowly. Feel my body relax. Let my bones turn to jelly. Remember a now that was happy. Breathe. Borrow an old smile from a brighter day. Breathe. Know that happy will find me again soon. Give a hug and get one. Help somebody. Learn something new. Draw a picture. Bake a cake. Talk it out. Let it go. Take a nap. Take two. Oof. There. I'll be happy when I'm hopeful, cheerful, helpful, thankful, reaching for happy until I can grab it. No dragons required. But I would like a rabbit. And that's the story. Happy right now. Oh, that's a good one. It's good to be happy right now. But if you're feeling angry or sad, like the book said, that's okay. Especially if you have a good reason. Then you get to be angry and sad. You get to be. But you get to be happy too. Hey caregivers, while your kiddo's looking at the picture of that narwhal, just keep in mind that that book is a great book for practicing the talking skill, one of the 5 Build-A-Reader early literacy skills. There's talking, singing, reading, writing, and playing. You can talk to your kiddo about what makes them happy, what makes them sad, what makes them fearful, what makes them angry. And that breathing exercise, that's a great exercise to practice. We talked about feelings earlier, so I thought you might like this book here. This book is called Yard Sale. It's by Eve Bunting. She wrote all the words. And Lauren Castillo, she drew all the pictures. I really like Lauren Castillo's drawings. She's drawn a lot of picture books, and I like them all. But this one might be one of my favorites. This is about a little girl. There she is. And it's about a yard sale, or a garage sale. Have you ever had a garage sale or a yard sale? Did you get to help? If you've never had one, what it is that you take some of the things that you don't need anymore, and you put them out in the yard or out in front of where you live, and you put a sign on them that says, hey, if you want to give me a couple dollars, you can have this old lamp or this stool or this bike. But what if you don't want to sell the bike? Well, let's find out what happens in this book. Oh, there's the little girl again. She is helping to put up the sign that says yard sale. And she's going to tie some balloons to the sign so everybody can see it. Everybody will see the balloons, and then they'll see the sign, and then they'll come to the yard sale. One of the balloons got away, though. It's sad when a balloon gets away, isn't it? Here's how the story starts. Almost everything we own is spread out in front of our yard. It is all for sale. We are moving to a small apartment. That's a lot of stuff. Small apartment, but nice, my mom told me. She and Dad took me to see it. He showed me the fun bed that came down from the wall. Look, he said, it's right in the living room. See? It's all nice, I said, but it didn't feel like ours. Today, there are a lot of people walking around our front yard, picking up things, asking the price, though Mom and Dad already put prices on them. There's everybody. There they all are. How much for this? A woman asks, touching the headboard of my bed. $10, my mom says. The woman sniffs. But look, someone put crayon marks on it. I'll give you $5. My mom sighs. All right. I wish I hadn't put the crayon marks there. They were to show how many times that I had read Goodnight Moon. My best friend, Sarah, and her little brother, Petey, they come over from next door. They are both still in their PJs. There they are now. Hi. You got a lot of people, Sarah says. That's good. I nod. I suddenly see a man loading my bike into the back of his truck. I rush over to him and grab one of the wheels. I'm really angry. You can't take this, I say, pulling on it. It's mine. Oh. The man looks surprised, but he sets the bike down on the grass. I'm sorry. I just bought it. Was it not meant to be for sale? My dad runs over to us. Oh, Callie. He puts his hand over mine. We told you, sweetie. We have no place to keep it, and there's no sidewalk outside, just a street with a lot of traffic. I look up at him, and I think his eyes are all teary. But probably not. My dad doesn't cry. It's okay, I say, and I let go of the bike. I don't need to take it, the man says. It's okay, I say. Then I add, but will you give it back to me when we get our house back? The man smiles. Definitely. I walk back to Sarah. I wish you didn't have to go, she mutters. Why do you, anyway? I shrug. I don't know. It's something to do with money. Sarah picks up Petey's pacifier, which is dropped, and sticks it back in his mouth before he can scream. I don't get it, she says. I don't exactly either. Sarah stares at me. I could ask my parents if you could stay with us. I give her a hug. She smells like Fruit Loops. My parents would be lonely, I say. Maybe we could give them Petey instead, she offers. No offense, I say, but I'd miss my mom and dad. Is this for sale? A man asks me. He's pointing at a red geranium in a big blue pot. Do you see it? All the flowers in the big blue pot, those geraniums. He asks, is this for sale? For a minute, I feel important. I think so, I say. But you better talk to my dad. Over there, I point. Dad smiles at the man. It's for sale if you can move it. It's pretty heavy. The man rolls it on wheels he's brought and then heaves it onto his truck. almost everything is gone. Anything that's left, my dad is selling cheap. He and my mom look droopy. My dad is rubbing my mom's back. Sarah and Petey have gone back to their own house. I hate people buying our stuff. It's not fair. I think I'll give Sarah my red heart necklace before we leave, and I'll tell her she can come visit. My mom says. A woman comes up to me. "Aren't you just the cutest thing?" she says, smiling. "Are you for sale?" A shiver runs through me, from my toes to my head. I run to my dad. I'm really bawling. "I'm not for sale, am I? You wouldn't sell me, would you?" My dad drops the garden chair he's holding. "Not for $1,000,000 trillion, he says. "Not ever, ever, ever." He wipes my nose. Suddenly my mom's there, and we're all hugging at once. Dad stands up and calls out, "Help yourselves to anything that's left, for free. We don't need any of it." The people who are left scurry around. "Ooh, oh, 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 ooh, ooh, oh, oh, a thing. Oh. There they all go, scrambling to pick up all the things that are left. We go inside our almost empty house. And it's okay, because we don't really need anything we've sold. And those things wouldn't fit in our new place anyway. But we will fit in our new place. And we are taking us. "I think I'll like my new fun bed," I say. Mom smiles. "I think you will." And that's the story of Yard Sale. You know, earlier we talked about the talking early literacy skill, one of the 5 Build-A-Reader skills. That's another great book for talking because, hey kiddo, you can grab something that's laying around your house. Grab something that's laying around your house and you can bring it to whoever takes care of you. You can say, "What's the story of this? Where did you get this? Did somebody get it for you? Did you get it yourself? When did you get it? Why did you get it?" Everything that's laying around where you live pretty much has a story. Ooh, I'm sorry. It's really hot. Is it really hot today where you are? It's very hot today where I am. So I had to drink some nice cool water to cool down. The story of this water is that it came from the store. I guess that's not a very good story. Some stories are more interesting than others. Well, that's all the time we have left for stories today. Let's sing one last song before we go, though. It's the last song we always sing, and it's the Build-A-Reader song. So hold up some fingers, or borrow somebody else's fingers, so you can wiggle them every time you sing one of the Build-A-Reader skills. And it goes like this. Talk, sing, read, write, play. 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 I hope you have a wonderful day, everyone. Goodbye.